Okay, in this video what we're going to do is talk about how to develop your site plan. So what you're going to want to do is open up the Habitat for Humanity site file that I sent to your Google Drive. The first thing you're going to have to do is download that to your H drive and then open it up. Once you have it open, we look at this 3D. What we have is um, it's kind of mounded up in the middle. Here, if we went and looked at the elevation, you could kind of see this better. So it's mounted up. So what would have to happen is they would have to excavate this and remove this dirt down. So if we go to our site plan, right here where it says site, I could actually click on this region and you hit edit surface. And what happened was when I made this file, or whoever made this file, is when the points were added for this, they added an elevation. So you could see at the perimeter it's 189 feet, and then it gets up in the middle at 191. So what we're going to do is just remove all these points. And now we have kind of a flat lot to build with, so let's green check that. Alright, now that we're green checked on that, what we're going to do is go up to the insert, and we're going to hit link Revit, and you're going to find your house, and you're going to hit open, and this is going to put your house in there. Now, know where your front door is. Alright, yesterday you did a detailed sketch of how you want your house to look on your property. So you're going to want to orientate your house using the rotate command with your front door where it wants to go. So here's my front door. I'm going to have it right here on this street. So I'm just going to click it, and I would need to turn this 90 degrees. So I'm going to need to rotate this 90 degrees clockwise. Now I could take it and kind of position it where I like it to go on the lot. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to have it go right there. Now the only problem is if I look at this 3D, my house is kind of set up there. And actually looks pretty good. So we're going to go with this. So now, once I have my house in there, now the other thing I could do is if I wanted to add some sidewalks and driveways and some landscaping items, I could do that. So if we go to level 1, here is kind of my house, and you can see here's a sidewalk and how it's set up for you. There's a sidewalk floor level, so you're actually going to just make a floor for your sidewalk. So if we go to floor, and it should say floor sidewalk, you could go and make a sidewalk. So here would be a sidewalk going to my front door, and remember you can always dimension this if you wanted this to be maybe 5 feet. Alright, and if we wanted, we could take the whole thing and kind of bump it to where we'd like it to go, and we hit our green check and we go and look at this 3D, you're going to see a problem. Our sidewalk is not there, but it is. It's underneath. So if I click on this sidewalk, the one that's already created for you, well, you can see that has a height offset of 11 inches. So let's go and click on the sidewalk we just made. Let's give it that offset of 11 inches. And it's kind of there, but it's got a little, it's perfectly lined up with the top of that lawn. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it and let's make the offset 11.1 just to, whoop, let's try that again. 11.1. And there we go. So I have a sidewalk going up to my home. And you get the idea. If you want to add a driveway, you could do the same exact thing. Just have a driveway come down the side of your house. If I go to the massing and site area, there's site components. And you can see we kind of have some different deciduous trees in there. You can go to load family. And you can always come, I believe it's down to the site. There's some other things in there. Dumpsters, park benches. If we come down here to our planting, there's some shrubs. So let's put some shrubs in. and we put the shrub in. Notice how there's different types of shrubs that loaded in. There's tons and tons of different shrubs. So if you want some grasses or some hibiscus or hollies, so you could put different trees and different things, and it's really up to you how you want to decorate up your site. But at the very least, you want to get your house on there with your trees, sidewalk, and driveway and stuff that you indicated yesterday. Now, the other thing you could do